It's the Wicked Playground. Excuse me. Whisper is who you're gonna be watching. Whoop whoop. Um, we're gonna get on some Fatal Four Ways, some one-on-ones on WWE 2K19. So let's see what happens. I'm not gonna be on the mic a lot. Be bouncing back and forth. Uh, let's see what happens. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna be running with my Ka, created wrestler, Mr. Grimm, overall 95. He's not submission. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Give away my tactics for when I start playing in my league that I'm in. So yeah, but on our league, anyways, we don't do submissions. So there's no submissions. So I took all those away. We'll see what happens. See when you escape. Excuse me. When you escape, it gets you down in yellow. I don't care what happens. Maybe you can get out of it by taunting.
One of the aspects to this type of match which makes it so interesting is that it can lead to the formation of unlikely alliances. Just another thing to have to worry about when you're competing against three other superstars all at the same time.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
What we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. Knife edge chop. So damaging.
These competitors are walking on dangerous ground right now.
Many times in a Fatal 4-Way match, we've seen superstars join forces for the moment in taking out a dominant entity. This could be someone like Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, and Nia Jax as examples. When a superstar has that type of power and can be that dominant, competitors will put their differences aside in hopes of eliminating that force from the match.
Byron, you made an excellent point a few moments ago. There have been many times throughout history where superstars have joined forces in a fatal four-way match in hopes of eliminating, by pinning or incapacitating, that dominant force. Sometimes interesting alliances are formed. We saw that at the 33rd WrestleMania during the Raw Women's Championship match.
We sure did, Michael. Nia Jax dominated Charlotte Flair, Bayley, and the Boss Sasha Banks in the early going. While they recovered out on the floor, they realized for that moment they were stronger together. The decorated champions eliminated Jax after a triple powerbomb that saw all three superstars assist in the pinfall.
We can also see a fatal four-way tag team match, which means I think this is the beginning of the end. Choke slam! Games.
There's a pin now. True testament to grit.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Inside the ring now. Byron, earlier you brought up the 16 superstar four-way elimination tag team match. It goes without saying that the match is quite the scene before the bell even rings. Something else I'd like to include is that in the fatal four-way tag team elimination format, once a superstar gets eliminated, their tag team partner is eliminated as well.
That's right, Michael. Once a superstar is eliminated, their partner is also done for the night. With this much humanity in the ring at one time, it's quite possible that the match will break down into pure chaos. And before you know it, there are bodies literally flying everywhere. And remember, no countouts, no disqualifications.
Since there are
Big move from out of nowhere.
RKO! This one is over.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Can you believe this?
Byron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a superstar competing in a fatal four-way elimination match and a competitor is eliminated, they can look to settle a score and affect the outcome of the match later. That's always a possibility in a fatal four-way match because of the no disqualification stipulation.
Michael, that's what I like to call an occupational hazard. We saw an example of that in 2016 during the fatal four-way elimination match to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. The Miz was eliminated from the match, but let's say he had a major influence on the outcome of the contest. Just ask Dean Ambrose.
Getting your feet taken out from underneath you like that can completely take you off your game.
Allow me to take you back to December 7th, 2015, and one of the largest matches in WWE history, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match. You had the Usos, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns versus the Wyatt family against the League of Nations against Team ECW. From the moment the bell rang, it was absolute chaos.
He wants no part of the outside. Byron, the fatal four-way tag team elimination match that you spoke of earlier is certainly an exciting way to help close out 2015. The WWE Universe knew to forget what they thought they knew about tag team matches when both Usos were going to superplex Rusev and Braun Strowman entered the ring and powerbomb both Usos as they superplex Rusev.
Michael, that was an unbelievable display of power by the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And soon after, there were bodies flying everywhere. Tommy Dreamer eliminated the Wyatt family, the League of Nations took out Team ECW, and Roman Reigns brought down Sheamus with a spear to give his team the victory. There's a mistake I've noticed that a lot of superstars make in a fatal four-way match. They check with the referee to confirm that the referee counted 2 and that it was not a 3 count. Sometimes they argue with the referee. In a fatal four-way, if you take the time to argue with the referee about the count, somebody's going to attack you, and it's going to be too late.
Corey, I have to agree with you on a point you made earlier. Sometimes superstars get into a war of words with the official about if a pinfall attempt resulted in a 2 or 3 count. In a fatal four-way match, you have 2 other opponents, not including the person who tried to pin. If a superstar's not careful, they could end up on the wrong side of an attack.
Look, I understand the intent, but a fatal four-way match is not the time nor place to enter into a war of words with the official over the 3 count. That's when you're most likely to feel the wrath of one of the other opponents in the match.
And there's a kick at it, too. Still too fresh. Wise move going for the stretch.
Yeah, I'm leaving that. We'll try one-on-one.
Each of these competitors looks to gain momentum with a win tonight.
Whoever gets the early advantage could take this thing to a win.
That lands. Bang, right to the face. He goes for the cover. And a kick out.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Perfectly executed. That's a brutal way to have to land on the kick. Here's the cover. Oh, man, they don't even seem hurt after that.
It'll take more than that.
Vader is looking to fly. move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Oh, I think this man means business. And there's still plenty of fight left.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
That didn't look good. Drop kick. Beautiful. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Digging deep for a kick out.
Just needs to do more damage.
Not enough to end this one.
Remarkable.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. One move after the other. It's devastating.
No, I might have just shattered their face.
Clearly on a mission here. Oh, a knee to the face. That's going to hurt. Look at this. The dive doing damage there. Message delivered. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. That packed a punch.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Back in from the floor.
A surprise reversal from Vader.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
There may be no getting out of this one. Oh, I think this man means business. Digging deep for a kick out.
So resourceful. I think this is the beginning of the end.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
This is amazing.
He's got him covered. Oh, somehow.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Vader is looking to end this right now.
Oh, man, a mastodon-sized choke slam.
We've got to cover. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over. singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
There it is, the flapjack. Seth Rollins in some trouble here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself. And he's heading back in. Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Man, Seth Rollins, what offense! It's got to be over now. Seth Rollins knows how to polish off an opponent.
It makes sense for Seth Rollins to hold a tag team title with one of his Shield brothers, but to hold it with the overachieving Jay...
Big move coming! Wait for it! We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Can't waste any time here.
There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
Look out! Those unfortunate events you mentioned, Corey, included a long-term injury to Rollins' tag team partner, Dean Ambrose. Jason Jordan then inserted himself into the Seth Rollins rivalry with The Bar, ultimately winning the tag titles on Christmas night.
Yeah, Raw General Manager Kurt Angle must have thought the duo were good boys all year long to grant them that opportunity. Rollins and Jordan had their own Miracle on 34th Street fight, while The Bar left with Cole in their stockings that night.
Leave it to Byron to make Christmas references.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Now watch this.
Oh my, what a big-time splash. Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
Hooked up. Driver! Will this be enough? And the shoulder's up in time.
Too soon.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex.
The beginning of the end.
Look at the athleticism on display there. When this guy's on, look out. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Gets out of the way of that one. We're coming to you live from East Rutherford, New Jersey, the site of historic WrestleMania 29. Seth Rollins coming in!
Bam! He's back in control here.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end. Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
Here's his moment, Michael.
This could be it. Cover. This one's not over yet.
Wow, I am impressed.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. Oh, that was a hard shot. What a strike.
It's coming now.
A back suplex. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
This is it.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
Oh, super kick!
This is his opportunity to win this thing. Seth Rollins is in position.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
But can he follow up here? Shoulders down. 2, 3. Seth Rollins gets the win.
So that's 0-2 for me so far. Let's see. Let's see. This next one is.
When a superstar locks up with Seth Rollins, they must be prepared to endure attacks from all angles. Rollins has perfected the fighting style that's been described as a frantic assault.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
Hey, if Seth Rollins decides to burn it down tonight, hey, Corey, can I borrow your water bottle?
I'll tell you what, Byron, if you really want to stay safe, how about you leave the commentary table for the rest of the night? I'll cover for you. I got this.
That's a little extreme.
Single leg drop kick.
Oh, looking for the pump handle.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. Seth Rollins in some trouble here. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
You never want to count a competitor out. Things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
Oh, drop kick.
Got him where he wants him.
Up. Falcon Arrow through the table.
Oh, yeah, here's Seth Rollins.
Oh, my God, a small package driver.
If you're an earshot of Seth Rollins, he'll make sure you know he's the future of the WWE. And if you don't believe him, he'll just tell you to sit and watch.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
Incredible striking combo.
I have to partially agree with you, Byron, when you said Seth Rollins is the future of the WWE. But I believe Seth thinks the future is already here.
Without a doubt, Cole. Rollins is at the top of the class of this generation of WWE superstars. Some might think he's cocky, but Seth only sees himself as the man.
This is a level of destruction. The cover. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. So painful. Seth Rollins needs to rethink his strategy because what he's doing now isn't working. Tonight may not be his night, guys.
I'm not used to seeing this. The Architect is going to need a heck of a plan to get out of this one.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Nice move.
Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here.
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe. I don't want to know what that feels like. A rolling elbow. DDT.
Seth Rollins is feeling it right now.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Super kick. Spinning heel kick. Definitely got up on that one.
Oh, the Architect is rolling now.
Nice offense from Seth Rollins.
The Kingslayer is rolling.
Well done. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
Gonna take a whole lot more.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Avoids trouble there. Big move coming. Wait for it. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
This one is over.
That'll readjust your spine.
Look out, look out. This could be it. Jeez.
Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here.
And here's a cover. How does he keep doing this?
Amazing.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. And there's an extremely destructive strike.
Seth Rollins got out of there in the nick of time.
They should count his lucky stars.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Executed perfectly.
Oh, man, Seth Rollins came down hard there.
Seth might be hurt.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Look out.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Good offense here from Seth Rollins.
Innovation from the Kingslayer.
Boy, that hit the mark. Inverted DDT.
And here we go.
Seth Rollins sees his opening. Buckle bomb!
Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable.
He's got the shoulders down.
Oh, somehow.
Too early in the match to end it.
Seth Rollins getting ready. The human body can only absorb so much of that. Seth Rollins finds a way out.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Driven down.
That might just be the final.
Here's a cover.
Could be it.
1, 2. That's not going to do it.
Not yet.
This has been a war.
Incredible striking counter.
Going for the big one. One move after the other. It's devastating.
Wow, what a...
Will it be? 1, 2, 3. The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
So if you go and rewatch this, you'll notice that I yellow bar reversed finned him. I hit him after he was on yellow bar. I tried pinning him. He kicked out, to my surprise. But in the end, I got that one. So who's so crazy is up one. I'm up one. He has one, I have one. We're tied. Not gonna be a tiebreaker. We'll see. But yeah, that was just. I wanted to beat him. Took a chance of cheating him. But he definitely got it.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. The knee lands. Leg drop. That's it. It's over. It's over. Perfectly timed slam. Nicely executed. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. No, there's the reversal. The neck breaker. This one is over. Big move coming. Wait for it. Clearly on a mission here.
Now that's what I call...
The shoulders are down. And they kick out at 2.
And the match continues.
The end may be near, folks. Tap, tap. This match is over.
See if we can't get a good fatal four-way. Yeah, like I said, my dude's not submission at all. So I get out of him sometimes, but if they work him, I'm done. See what happens.
The drop kick hits the target. Here we go, guys, as we kick off this colossal, fatal four-way match.
One thing to keep an eye out for in a match like this is the formation of alliances. When that happens, you want to make sure you're not on the wrong end of it. Otherwise, you're not going to end in a hurry.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Hooked up.
His signature slam. And look at from. Throwing caution to the wind on that one. Taking some offense. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
A crucial point in the match here, guys. Wow. He's got a target on his back now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 3-on-1 attack here.
Suplex.
Something that a superstar must remember in a fatal four-way match is that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. I love the sound of that. Just think of all the possibilities. The match can end up in a brawl in the crowd or on the stage or in the locker room, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Corey, as you mentioned before, I know how fond you are of contests that have the no count-out, no disqualification stipulations attached to them. For a superstar competing in a fatal four-way, they have to remember that could mean being the victim of a brutal assault, and they never see it coming.
That's exactly right, Michael. Since the fatal four-way is no count-out and no disqualification, an attack can come by way of one of the opponents in a match lurking outside the ring, just waiting for the right time to strike or outside interference. And it's all legal.
History was made on Monday Night Raw the night after 2016 SummerSlam event. It was a special fatal four-way elimination match to crown a new Universal Champion. Victory could only be achieved by pinfall or submission. Either Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, or Big Cass would leave the new Universal Champion.
There is definitely a big fight feel, a main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided in an epic battle. Each superstar tried to be as calculated as possible in their attacks. The WWE Universe looked on in awe when Roman Reigns dove over the top rope out on the floor and dropped Big Cass in KO.
When it looked like Big Cass asserted his dominance, Kevin Owens eliminated the 7-footer with a frog splash. But when Triple H appeared and pedigreed a battered Roman Reigns, it appeared the game was helping Seth Rollins. On that night, Triple H turned on his protege by way of the pedigree and gave Kevin Owens the path to victory and the Universal Championship.
Warm up the buses. This one's over.
There are two things that are crucial for success in a fatal four-way match: being resourceful and timing. And one is really the product of the other. There are so many things in this type of match a superstar has to keep in mind. And note,
this might be it. Earlier you talked about the importance of timing and being resourceful in a fatal four-way match. That reminded me of the #1 contenders match we saw on Raw in April of 2017. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, and Mickie James collided to see who would face Bayley for her Raw Women's Championship. Let's just say in the end, Miss Bliss took advantage of a situation.
The 5 Feet of Fury has her master's and doctorate in timing and resourcefulness. After Nia Jax sent Mickie James flying off the top rope and flattened Sasha Banks with a Samoan drop, Bliss blasted Nia out of the ring with a drop kick and pinned the Boss to become #1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship. It was brilliant.
when I talk about fatal four-way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go and served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes in the back of their head in a fatal four-way match.
Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic fatal four-way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between John Cena, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship was a highly anticipated main event. The match saw a temporary reunion of the Rated RKO tag team and even saw Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels join forces to punish John Cena.
This match defined the chaos of a fatal four-way. In the end, Edge thought his spear on Randy Orton was enough to bring him the WWE title until an AA from John.
Or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match, but the battle wages on.
And a stipulation can change the entire complexion of a match. As one may think, a fatal four-way can see an interesting breakdown of temporary allies. No countouts and no disqualifications means anything can happen, and it can happen anywhere.
He's going for the pin. And there's a kick out at one.
It could take more than that.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Showing some quickness there. Oh, I think this man needs business. I'll be shocked if that's not it. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Super kick!
Good night.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Don't trust anybody. Hostile, ruthless, unfriendly, reckless, badass, surly.
Once they displayed their trademark continuity, it was like they never left. But Gallows and Anderson were not giving away the title.
The teams were in top form and were not afraid to use steel ladders to their advantage. Cesaro and Sheamus dominated the field with their power. But when Jeff Hardy performed his Swanton Bomb off the top of the ladder, it crushed Cesaro and gave Brother Matt the opening he needed to climb the ladder and win the Raw Tag Team Championship.
When you're a superstar in a fatal four-way match for a coveted WWE Championship, or to be #1 contender, or just to settle a score, there are times you could be in there with a tag team partner, a friend, or an ally. I don't subscribe to such things, but remember, in a fatal four-way singles match, it's about every superstar for themselves.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
When we talk about fatal four-way matches, and Corey, you mentioned this before, everyone is battling for themselves. Oh no, we know what this is. It's all academic from here.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Here it comes.
Rude awakening!
This one is over.
Looking for all the glory here.
Yes! Takes it!